Right, so I watched all of these back probably about a day or so ago, and rewatching all of these back, I've got to tell you, my sides were splitting. I'd forgotten how much it hurts getting hit in the head with a wellie. So, after that, we had, find them all, so first off we had Libby. So Libby was one of our contestants who figured out they could get in the car and drive off, which was absolutely ingenious thinking by our 3 contestants that remembered to do that. However, Libby decided to do it about 10 minutes after aimlessly running around through a field. So just a little bit of an insight before you get Libby's results about what's going on here. I'm going to read you what Jamie's notes are. And this just shows how hectic a filming day is and how random it is, because looking back on this, I've got no idea what any of this means. So the first bullet point is 16:42-car. I believe that was the time that Libby said, right, stop her time and get in the car. Because whenever a contestant said, right, I want to go by car, we'd time them getting into the car. And then once the car was about to pull away, we had to pause their time, because obviously we've all got to go in the car, so we can't leave all the film gear just sat in the middle of a field, and then pack down all the gear, put it in the car, and then let them go again. So they've got that. Next bullet point is just drama with an exclamation point. I don't know what drama there was, but there was drama. And then under that, it's got like a sub-bullet point that says, boom, 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 ducks and diamond. If anyone can tell me what that means, I'll be amazed. Then we've got ABBA. Presumably they were singing ABBA. I honestly can't remember what they were singing. However, her results. Libby managed to get it 9.8 miles, or 15.77 kilometres. So, not bad, not bad. Quite a distance from what we were originally thinking people would get it. Next, we have got Gordon. So after, again, about 10 minutes of Gordon randomly running around with some conifer trees, he managed to get in the car as well and take it to almost the roundabout near Huntingdon, which he did very, very well. So Gordon got it 10.89 kilometres, or 6.77 miles. However, that's also the length of 7 conifer trees. It's one of Jamie's measurements, so thank you very much for that one, Jamie. Just because Gordon was so fascinated with conifer trees for that entire video, I'm not quite sure what was going on there. Right, who are we on to next? Wellie. Ah, yes. I'm not quite sure what's going through Ellie's mind on this one. She was not happy when it came to the live show, when she thought she'd done really well and then witnessed everyone get it almost 20 miles. And it was like, oh dear. So, very sorry, Wellie. But what can we say? We couldn't help you, unfortunately. We just had to stand there. We felt so mean for, but what are we supposed to do? So Wellie managed to get it 33.5 metres. We managed to measure it within one swoop of the tape measure. So that was beneficial for us. And she stopped her time with 14 minutes and 39 seconds left on the timer. So at that point, if she decided to get in the car, she could have won this task. But unfortunately, just didn't quite happen the way she wanted it, I'm afraid. So then we go on to Eden. How did Eden do? So Eden almost instantly decided she wanted to go in the car, which was very good. So she used her full 20 minutes, which was good. After quite a while of driving and forcing me and Jamie to listen to JLS, we were not happy. She managed to get it 18.68 kilometres, or 11.61 miles. So quite a fair distance. And that was a long day for us as well, because we had to film Eden's and Libby's wellie task on the same day, because when Eden first went to do it, it was raining, and none of us particularly wanted to be out in the rain. So we had to do it on the same day as Libby's, so we ended up going to Huntingdon twice that day, which was not particularly fun for any member of the crew. Right, so next we move on to, who's this? Max. Last but not least, Max. Max managed to get it. Right, so Max was the only contestant that decided to run. He didn't think about using the car and just decided to go run as far as he could in one direction, which was the most tiring task that we had to film. But it was not something we expected to do, so that was a fun experience. So Max managed to get it 962 metres in the end. I don't even have a conversion for that to kilometres, but he did not do too badly considering we were running for most of it, so that was very, very good. Right, so At the end of that, that leaves the scores as so. So Eden was first and she got 5 points, followed by Libby with 4. Gordon and Max both got 3 because Glenn gave Max an extra point because he did a lot of effort with his running, which we weren't expecting anyone to do. And then lastly was Ellie with 1 point. So after that, scores look like this. So we have got both Eden and Libby in first on 11 points, followed closely by Gordon on 10, then Ellie on 8 and Max on 6 points, which now I think is time for one of the secret tasks. So let's see what Libby had as her secret task.